Hello Capricorn, welcome. You avoided fights or arguments or slipped away by wanting to evade it. You wanted to avoid any type of conflict, discussion, or anger. And because of that, you know that many times you stayed to fix something, you stayed to resolve many occasions you had to put in your part for something to heal. Not many times you had to put in your part. You should have put in your part. You should have listened. Because furthermore, I'm feeling a lot that this person did not listen, did not want to end the discussion as soon as possible or end the anger or get out of there. Then they did not listen, did not make themselves understood, did not want to understand, and many times did not put the dedication and effort that they should have put in. So I see that it's something that today weighs heavily on them to remember a moment like that, raw or complicated, in which they acted this way, and it weighs on them to have let things stay that way, not having resolved them in a civilized and mature manner. Sorry for my indecision. Excuse me. Forgive my actions, completely unfocused, completely inconclusive and indecisive. Forgive me for never having a clear direction and for just stumbling around, wasting moments or wasting energy by not focusing it where it should have been focused. So there, I felt an apology. Forgive me for evading you like this. I put my intention and my energy where I shouldn't have put it, and on other occasions, I held back even though I was excited about the idea that we could get somewhere, we could move forward. But this person never told you because it's something that they started to have very integrated, deeply rooted within them when you had an important break. I don't know if it was a break in which you haven't been in contact again, or you had a strong, important break, and then resumed. No, perhaps a break that lasted a little longer than the others because it was too intense, it was more difficult. Through that moment, this person started to think or feel that they really would have liked to move forward with you, to move forward together and see where it led you. Again, I feel an apology, and this time for flirting or for putting energy and intention into other people who could simply be a temptation or a whim. No, just a person who suddenly attracts you, you like, or simply the infatuation or the silliness of starting to flirt with someone new, because it's exciting, and because it makes me feel again, like on cloud nine with ego soaring. There, I felt another apology. Forgive me for all the times you felt that I left you for someone else. Or forgive me for those times when I really paid attention to a person or a situation that really didn't deserve it. But I only looked out for myself, for my ego, and my satisfaction. I behaved dirty with you, allowed our relationship and our bond to get dirty playing dirty, thinking only of my instant satisfaction, my ego, and my whims. And I allowed it to get dirty, and I allowed others to come between us from time to time. I sometimes observe everything that brings me information about you, any social network status even. I try to find information through other people, through places, through things. I do it secretly, and it's something I've always done. I spied on you and saw where I could find conflict and anger with you. Now I realize that my way of acting as I advanced, as my actions, my thoughts led, was normal. I mean, it was logical that we would end badly, that we would end breaking or distancing continuing as I acted. It couldn't be otherwise. In the end, I pushed you and encouraged you to leave my life and to stay away forever. At the moment we had that strong cut, that important rupture, I felt absolutely like a spoiled child who played with something that wasn't a toy until he broke it, and once he broke it, he felt sad and bad because he couldn't recover it. So at that moment, I felt super immature, super capricious, and felt that all my desires and longings had vanished due to my absurdity or my absurd way of acting. Maybe I never told you this, or maybe it's something that doesn't matter to you now, but the strongest roots, the feeling of well-being, of home, and of security, the strongest I've had in my life, I had with you. And precisely because of that, I wish you happiness, gifts, and abundance to come to you from all directions, that your life and your home be prosperous and abundant, that you surround yourself with people who love and care for you, that your life be a song of joy, that you be happy, that you live fully, and that you enjoy. That is my wish, and this has been the reading. Alongside you, I've felt one of the greatest, purest, most fulfilling loves I've ever felt in my life. I was filled with love, gratitude, found an incredibly valuable treasure by your side. The love we shared, every sensation, every laugh, every glance, every caress, every call, every message, every trip, every situation. Let's breathe a little because it's been quite intense, I know. I hope I've been able to help you a little, that I've been able to bring you a little light, a little guidance in these moments, and I send you a huge hug. Now let's collect and move on to the second option. But remember that if you need a private consultation with me for either a tarot reading or a binaural therapy, below in the information box, you have my email and my phone number. You write to me and you tell me what's going on, how can I help you, and I'll send you the information you need. From there, we'll work and talk. A big hug, and let's move on to the second option. Dinosaur, we're with you now, your option number 2. Let's see what this person never told you. Built a treasure that I still keep in my heart today. I've never stopped loving you, I will never stop loving you. Life hasn't been easy for us, our situation hasn't been easy. Many things have happened between us, our illusion broke, our relationship broke, our bond shattered. We had to start from scratch several times. Here I am feeling, coming and going, we started from scratch, we had to reinvent ourselves, we had to rebuild, we had to change everything that wasn't working and learn from all our mistakes. But even today, I still feel excitement and a strong desire towards you. Today, my mind is focused on a future where you are not missing, a future where we continue to build, where we continue to put a solid foundation and strong pillars, rather a structure, and strong pillars in our relationship so that when we go through a difficult time again, we don't collapse completely. So that we simply have to cover certain cracks, because we have learned from everything, we have evolved, we have grown, and by your side, I have felt that I want to be with you forever. I desire to manifest these dreams and these illusions that I have with you. My mind is full of thoughts, I have plans where you enter, and I simply wish to be able to manifest these desires, to flow in such a way that we are always together. I am a fairly solitary person, but the love I have felt for you has changed my perspective, from my practical mindset, from a somewhat selfish perspective, to now connecting my mind much more with my emotions. For me, it is extremely important to share, to strive to build and be better, and have a better life, fulfilling my desires, fulfilling my goals, and my dreams with the love of my life, with the person I